Did anybody notice anything funny about this truck right here when I took it out for its first rip? I'll do the slight pan this way, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll come down and we'll focus on this part right here. Yeah! In my haste of wanting to get that EXP out, while nothing actually happened, there were no issues when I took it out. Obviously, it's to prevent, the body crushing and whatever, and everything is fine. But I think it's funny that I actually forgot to put that part, back on. I do actually have my, if you know what this is, if you know what that lettering means right there, and you know why I've got that motor right there, the only thing that I'm doing is I'm waiting for my mag mount, because for some strange reason, my magnetic mount is missing, so I had to order 2 more. And I only ordered 2 more because I like being able to have a couple of different options, and in a sense, I'm actually going to do like a little review on the mag mounts that I'm getting. So I did get 2 mag mounts from Amazon, and I'll report those findings on that. Inside of this box right here, in case you didn't know, comp cams, it's basically just a dial indicator setup for obviously when you're degreeing a cam. There's a degree wheel and all that garbage in there. Whole bunch of like little accessories and whatever, but the only thing that I'm after is I'm after the dial indicator, and obviously I'm waiting for my mag mount because organization just doesn't happen here. So this is the motor out of my Traxxas XMAXX, and we exhibited issues, and we will on video get some numbers, because the proof really is in the numbers. But the reason why we are here today is because of this bad boy right here. Beast of an RTR trick truck that we're going to do a half unboxing or a continuation of the unboxing on RC Guy Garage today. So if you're interested in watching this video, I just always say it, broken record, you know what to do, let's rip into it. Yeah, I'm actually standing on my drone box to do this. So this is obviously the 1/5 scale ARRMA OUTCAST. It is a ready-to-run vehicle, 8S BLX OUTCAST from ARRMA. Designed to be fast, designed to be tough. So obviously we've got a wheelie bar on it, kind of wish the EXP came with that. Ultra-thick composite front and rear shock towers. Strong composite chassis side pods, which obviously these right here just to keep debris and garbage out of there. Multi-structured center brace system for maximum durability. Probably should have made sure that I actually put mine on my Creighton. Laser etched aluminum anodized chassis, which we'll get a look at later. Super durable wheel hubs for increased strength. We'll find out what that means. Stunt truck wheels and multi-terrain D-Boots backflip tires. Those actually are pretty sweet. And then, ESC, temperature, motor RPM. That's with that smart technology right there. Kind of think I might want to start setting some of this stuff up. We got the sliding motor mount for quick motor removal. Easy access 3-bolt sliding motor mount removal. Easy access waterproof electronics module. Nice because obviously the servo's underneath there, and there's that honking servo saver that they got on there. Easy access front and rear diff module design, which I definitely appreciate. I think most manufacturers are going this way anyway. And then there's the laser etched anodized chassis plate, which is stinking awesome. But I'll tell you right now, take a picture for memories. Massive 20 millimeter bore shocks. Right here we have a high downforce wing, all metal diff outdrives and gearbox differentials, rear lower chassis brace, kind of can't see that, but I'll show it once it comes out of the box, center protection tower, interfaces with roll cage for enhanced body durability, which, I probably should have put mine back on my EPX, but still, I guess that shows how strong it is. It didn't even need it. Heavy duty dual spring servo saver, which you obviously saw right there. Honking servo saver. Heavy duty drivetrain, yes we know. And durable steel drive shafts throughout. And then heavy duty front bumper, which on a vehicle like this, it's definitely gonna need it. Spin it to the... What are you under here for? Yeah, trying to steal the show, huh? So I will turn the camera. So there's your vehicle specifications right there. Length, 28.11 or 714 millimeters. Height, 12 inches, 305 millimeters. Width, 23.46 and then 596 millimeters. And then weight, 24.20 pounds. And I think for some reason, like, I was talking about the EXB, and I was like, yeah, I think it was like 26 pounds. I just literally wasn't thinking. So, go easy on me, guy. I just gotta laugh, man. So this is where they have their Spectrum Smart Technology. That is that, whatever radio that is. It actually has telemetry, so it'll give you feedback on the radio. Spectrum Servo, you can see right there. It's an S905 waterproof 40 kilogram metal gear digital servo. Torque is 528. So this ESC right here is 160 amp ESC that I put in my EXP. And again, it's the Firma 160 amp smart waterproof ESC. 6 to 8S. Obviously, the reason why they're saying 6 to 8S is because that's what's needed to probably push this monster. There's your IC5 connectors, which are also EC5 compatible. All right, so there's your Spectrum motor, Firma 4685 1250 kV brushless motor. Requires everything. Obviously, requires batteries nowadays. So 4 AA batteries, and then lipo bag, whatever, charger. And then 2 lipos to run the beast, so you got 4S times 2 or 3S times 2, but I definitely recommend 4S times 2, and then obviously they're giving you an advertisement on the side of the box to buy their, I think their combo pack for their smart batteries, which kept saying to myself I wasn't going to get wrapped up in that stuff. Come on, guys, step into it. This side of the box right here, obviously it's showing that wheelie bar for maximum stunting. I really wish my EXP had that thing, man. Or obviously the scale size version of whatever the wheelie bar is. Structural center brace system and body tower protection. Obviously, there's that other strut that they were talking about, and there is another one right there. You just can't see it yet. You got full metal strong center differential. Obviously, there's your front and rear diff, which it's a spiral cut gear as opposed to the straight cut gear from the 6S. And then it says, obviously, actual size, which is pretty good. Here's your XMAXX, and I know it's actually bigger. So the differential in here is actually bigger than this one. It's just, it doesn't look that way because obviously it's stepped away, so you're not getting the full scope of it. So maybe that's a bad representation, but yeah, this is all pile of XMAXX. Same with right there, pile of XMAXX. It's taking up space. And yes, Earl, I am going to have to bow down to Traxxas and send in all the crap that they're asking. And it's because, like you're saying, you're basically convincing me to do it. Man, whatever. So anyways, designed tough to blast fast. Yeah, it definitely is. Metal shafts, turnbuckles, and outdrives. You got front motor mount hubs, which is your wording right there. Aluminum motor mount and hubs. So there's your aluminum motor mount right there. And obviously there's pieces of your metal hubs, which I kind of like that idea right there. Kind of represents something else that... Whoa, what are you doing? That's your fault. So obviously you got don't just bash blast. That's on the underside of the body, just in case you're wondering why you're seeing it. This is the underside of the body. This isn't the actual red body itself. You can actually see the red that's right there. So captured ball end link things right there to your arms. It's actually to increase strength of the actual connection point. They're just showing all the nice red bits, and then there you go. There's your shocks. Got your difference between your 6S and your 8S right there. So just lining it up, XMAXX shock is actually bigger. If that's an actual size, the actual XMAXX shock is bigger. That's not like a... Yeah, if I line it up like that, you can see the XMAXX shock is actually bigger. So, that's kind of interesting. Turn it around to this side here. Obviously, we're going to have to rotate the camera. So get ready for the camera rotation. Obviously, it's provided from Horizon Hobby because they are in conjunction with ARRMA. You have the OUTCAST right there, 1/5 scale, 8S. Beautiful picture on that side right there. And then obviously explaining, a bunch of just junk that, I just really don't care about. RTR, blah, 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 14, yeah. And then just showing you what color's in the box. So, and that is basically it. So if you're ready to actually get a look inside the box, I'm just going to set up the thing on a tripod, and I'm just going to get it out. So the seals on this are already broken because I did do a kind of like a lame, hey, check out, I'll actually open the box, but I didn't actually show what was inside. So we'll just slide off the cover here. So inside the box, obviously we do have this right here, which is probably the transmitter, is my guess. It's the only thing that I could think would be in there. So yeah, inside this box right here in bubble wrap, you actually do have the transmitter, which is the DX3. And yeah, ready to run radio. I'm sure it's fine. So that is one of those monetary switches for the 3rd channel. You got your bind button right there. You got your steering rate. You got your brake rate, steering trim, throttle trim, steering reversing. So it's actually set in the reverse out of the box on mine. And throttle is set to normal. It does have the throttle limit, so 50, 75, 100. There's your power right there. And then this is the telemetry side of the battery, so that if you actually did have a Spectrum battery, the receiver would be sending your battery information right into this bad boy. So I'm not sure what that is. That must be like that adapter for when you want to use the dashboard. Probably have to buy like a separate little adapter that plugs into there so you can use your on-screen kind of thing, your tablet or phone or whatever. Does take 4 AA batteries. That's obviously something that we saw on the side of the box. That's what we already know. Now let's just get to what's in the box. So it looks like it's a 2-layer box thing here. Most likely this is going to pop up like that. There is an instruction manual underneath. Chef Beardsley actually came across an issue with his wheel wrench. I'm actually going to check mine out to see if I actually have the same issue, but at this level, we aren't really using these anyways, but let's just say this was their first vehicle and the wheel wrench that they had didn't fit. I'm actually going to check mine just because of Chef Beardsley. We'll see what's inside of this manual after the fact. Obviously, you can see it's got some stickers. We'll check out the manual. We'll see what's in this Ziploc bag right here, and we'll just take it from there. And it also has a technical pack, so we'll check that out. Now the truck itself. You can see mine has been kind of jiggled around a little bit in the box. And the evidence to that is these little sections right here in the packaging, to where you can see my box was dropped. My box was actually dropped pretty hard. So in order for that to happen, right there and there, this thing was dropped pretty hard. I know boxes. So we're going to pull this thing out, and we will set it up on the table. Yeah. Wow. You know what? Let's get a look at this thing inside the box. So here we go. Here's a look actually at this thing. So here we go. Here's a look at this thing just sitting in the box. Man, this thing is screaming to get out. Wow, this thing looks beautiful. Woo! I just had to do it, man. That right there, that is a yee truck. Right on a deck. There we go. Bam! Now, from that RC Sparks video, I guess some people like to hear like what's called the crinkle. The hell's the crinkle? Oh, that's the crinkle. I get it. People like to hear, I guess, the cellophane wrap just ripping off. Well, there we go. That's how I'll rip it off. Oh man, this thing is mint. love the cowl induction hood. So that is what's called a cowl induction style hood that absolutely looks mint. Looking across the front, I love the fact that it actually has the wood grain accents that looks so mint. So it has an awesome captured like pin design. Love that with the little savers right here, just to protect the actual body. That is pretty cool. Pop that pin, see how that saves basically the body, and it also helps capture the pin. Same thing on the back side. Underneath the body, obviously you can see it's got a little bit of protection for each one of the body mount holes on the body itself. Nothing on the sides, probably doesn't matter. There's your X bracing just to keep things steady for that roll bar, and also the integration with that tower right there. You can see it obviously notches in or slots in to that body. So these two notches right here actually slot in to these two notches actually located right here. And what I wanted to do was place this in that location to see if it fits. And man, is that tight! So right we are up against the actual motor mount, and it is actually looking really good. So you obviously know what I got this motor for right here. Coke can motor, point blank. That is exactly how I want to rip this thing. So we'll just take this bad boy, we'll put it away, put it in its little safe location here. Got a couple of motors in here. We got this Spectrum motor right there. And we got a 2000 kV motor from Hobao. Getting a look at this bad boy, you can obviously see we've got some extra metal bracing in here that's actually attaching in between this actual mount right here. It's attaching from that mount, obviously, to the diff, keeping things nice and solid. Yes! Oh, this thing is sweet. Got a nice motor fan right there. So if that motor fan doesn't do the job, I obviously know another fan that could actually assist in that. And it looks like there may be room to throw on two. Two of those game changers right there is a possibility. So, and then having the fan actually bleed off and help keep the gear cool is not necessarily a bad thing. I think those fans right there actually might look pretty sweet. What do you think? You already know they run on 4S. Game changer fans, man. It's where it's at. You got to check them out. I know I'm plugging Game Changer, but dude, you got to figure it out, man. The fans push some serious wind. So it is a, I think they call it a two-piece, obviously, bar system, which I didn't know. I have no idea. It doesn't really matter. Everything's on a quick release, which is actually pretty cool. So all these pins basically have tethers on them, so you can remove all these braces, both front and rear. That's actually wicked sweet. So you got another pin brace right there, or you got another pin right there. Same thing on that back side right there. The battery tray looks kind of small. I gotta check my 4S pack. So I do have a 4S pack, and look at that. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Look at that pack, actually fits in there mint. So this is my HRB graphene pack right there. So this thing is going to be rocking some HRB graphenes in a 65C. This thing is like what they call beef and spice. So, checking my pins, because there was a notation made that maybe there was an issue with pins. This pin looks alright. I'm also not seeing any rust on my axles. Maybe it's because I am box number 33 of 550. So my pin looks good there. I'll flip the truck around. Ah, honking ESC, man. So that is obviously the same exact ESC that I've got in my EXB. It does obviously have a cap pack on it, which is nice to see. Motor-wise, are kind of funky, but I don't know. I think I'll be all right. Yeah. I'll just have to like, I'll have to like, I'm gonna have to like wire loom those, just because I want them to look like mint. So, but yeah, I don't know, man. This thing looks like an absolute tank. There is a provision for a sway bar at some point. Obviously, at least the provision's there to go ahead and slap in a sway bar at some point if that's something that you want to do. But being a trick truck, maybe that's actually not necessary. But I didn't get this truck because it was a trick truck. I got it because this is the form factor and the type of truck that I like to drive. And I'm telling you right now, man, by the way it looks, yeah, dude, it's going to be nothing but smiles on my face. If you like this unboxing from RC Guy Garage, you point blank already know what to do. You just get out there and rip it. The woods. Holy crap. Oh, body off. Oh my God. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah. That was right to my face.